Hey folks, did you hear about the wooden tractor, the Amish wooden tractor? It had wooden wheels, it had a wooden engine, and yeah, you guessed it, it wouldn't work. The country farmhouse theme lies straight ahead. All the details coming up. Can you guess? We have a country farmhouse theme for you today. You're really going to enjoy what we have in this segment of the program. And Mark, it's interior design with a little flair, right?
It is, and we're working with a color palette here of red, white, and black accents.
Red, white, and black accents.
That's right.
Black never grows old, does it?
It doesn't, and this theme has been around for quite some time. Being here in Michiana, it's really popular.
It is. Lots of farmhands around.
That's right.
Watching the show today.
And actually, you know, city folks, like
Yeah.
people come from Chicago, they appreciate this. It's relaxing to them.
No kidding. No
kidding.
There's a lot of urban people that are, you know, kind of into that farm theme, and you might like what Mark has here because this is a great way to start.
Beautiful custom floral by our designer, Lynn, and
Nice.
she is incorporating Dusty Miller. We've got various poppies and spring tulips here, and love how she's got the raffia around the vessel here. And always with our custom floral arrangements, we say, look for the ladybug. That's a sign that it's unique and one of a kind
Yeah.
from Linton's. And Lynn has us priced at $49.99. I'd like to bring Christy in here.
Dusty Miller. You went to school with a Dusty Miller, didn't you?
You knew Dusty too?
Oh, Dusty was great. He loved flowers and floral arrangements, and he would really like that one. He'd probably like the candle too, wouldn't he?
You know, this is no ordinary candle. This is something brand new, and we're going to actually roll a video of it because words cannot describe it, but this is a wax candle.
A real candle.
It is, and you light it, and the coolest thing about this, Craig, it's a spiral candle, and it burns in a circular motion, continues to burn all the way down. Now the video, we've sped it up so you can see the action of it, and then once you get down to the bottom, there's another wick there, and you can burn the rest of it. And we have these in various shapes, sizes, and colors to fit every home's decor.
Talk about the engineering that went into that simple little feature, huh? Had to be a Purdue grad, don't you?
You know, it's brand new, never seen anything like it before, and we always like to be on the cutting edge and do new introductions for the Michiana area.
Always expect the unexpected here.
That's
Linton.
right.
What do you have for us now, Mark?
Something you wouldn't expect at all.
What's
but
that?
the answer is impeccable.
Impeccable, huh? Bet it has something to do with a chicken. What do you think, Christy? Impeccable, Mark.
What do you call a great chicken? Impeccable.
Impeccable. That's perfect. Impeccable. It's an impeccable segment here that we have. And speaking of chickens, this guy.
We've got a
he's
rooster here, Craig,
yeah.
and he's strutting his stuff. This is all hand painted. It's actually metal. Beautiful accent for your kitchen, your countertop.
I love
It's
that.
priced at $78.99. This is not only the only rooster that we have them throughout the entire vignette. But again, you're seeing black, red, and white.
That is awesome.
Thank you, Christy.
I love that. My daughter would love that. They live on the edge of town. They have a little hen house.
Is that right?
Oh,
You know,
yeah.
raising chickens is so popular.
It is.
We've got these salt and pepper sets here. I've got one of each, of course, and these are priced at $9.99 for the pair.
And there you go with the black again, right, Mark? The red, the white, the black.
Hey, you're a fast learner, Craig.
Oh, you're teaching me so much, Mark. I've come a long way, haven't I?
We've got a lot of food items in our country farmhouse decor here, and these are
Thanks,
pretty
Christy.
sweet. These are some Danish rolls here. No, don't eat it. Don't
No?
eat it.
Okay.
It has a price tag on the back. They're artificial. The nice thing is they're full of preservatives.
They look real, though.
They do look good enough to eat. And the cream cheese Danish are $6.99. The serving tray with nice detail with the wood around the edge here is priced at only $9.99.
Don't you just love cream cheese in the morning?
Oh, absolutely love it.
There is nothing better than cream cheese in the morning. What do you have here, Mark?
Well, this announces spring here with the fields of lavender. We've got this throw pillow or accent pillow here. We also have napkins along with napkin ring that ties in nicely with it. The pillow is priced at, thank you, Christy, $28.99, and the napkin rings are priced at $4.99.
All right. A great look as we celebrate the farmhouse scene. And if you'd like to find out more about Linton's, you can go online at lintons.com.
Got another answer for you.
Yes, Mark.
The answer is nightmares.
Nightmares. Okay. All-knowing, all-seeing Mark Linton, what is the question?
Craig,
Yes.
what type of horses go out only at night?
Oh, of course.
Nightmares.
Nightmares. I like that. Nice and subtle, not too over the top. You're not going to scare anybody with that one, Mark. That's really good. But we'll probably only use it once, right?
That's right. One and done.
One and done.
Craig, we have a beautiful sitting mirror here.
I see where you're going with this.
Hand-painted detail. There's a lot of horse lovers out there. Nice accent for a table or a shelf. It's actually on sale, and sale price is $51.99.
Now, you know, I've seen you around horses at the Elkhart County 4-H Fair last year. You and your wife invited
my
my
goodness.
wife and I, and you treated us to a full day at the fair, and you and the horses, you are one with that animal. You are absolutely in tune with that beast.
I do have a connection with
And
that.
I went over toward that horse, and he wouldn't give me the time of day. What is it with that?
I think I'm a horse whisperer.
You must be.
No.
You're good with horses.
Definitely love all different types of animals, and that's something I always look forward to. I think what you're referring to is those big Clydesdales that
weren't
we were
they
connecting
beautiful?
with at the
Yeah.
fairgrounds.
Yep.
Another one-of-a-kind arrangement here. This is a wreath that actually comes with its own stand or base. I love the detail, and this is by our designer, Lynn. And this is a hollow wreath, and Lynn has incorporated the chicken eggs, and we've got the rooster standing guard there, black, white, and red ribbon, and Lynn has this priced at $84.99.
Well, safe to say you've never seen anything quite like that. And it's right here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Linton's Enchanted Gardens, always expect the unexpected.
Got another answer for you.
Another answer, Mark.
And the answer is, it's past your bedtime.
How do you know? Oh, that's the answer.
Ready for the joke?
Yes.
'Kay.
It's past your bedtime.
Yes.
All right, Mark.
And the question is,
Yes.
what did the mommy cow say to the baby cow?
It's past your...
It's past your bedtime.
It's past your
That's what the mommy cow said to the baby cow.
I feel like a second grader again. That is just hilarious.
Well, thank
I
you.
love that. Oh, Mark. And you actually pay us to do this. This is way too fun.
Speaking of cows, check this guy out. He puts a smile on not only my face, but everyone's face here. This is a design by an artist in a group called Rendell Designs, and love the expression on here. Craig, we not only have this available in wall art, we also have greeting cards, which is done by the same artist here. And the price for the wall art is priced at $67.99.
Very good. I love your wall art. Of course, any wall-in would love the wall art here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens.
That's right, Craig Wallen.
Yes, my son, Tyler Wallen, would love the wall art, too. What do you have here, Mark Linton?
Well, this is our wow, and we're ending our show with
Serious?
this here. And I love just the piece of wood that this art is on here. It's got the antique finish. We've got the barn hinges on here, and just a bunch of happy pigs.
Yeah.
And this would be something that if you've got a farmhouse table, this would be nice to put up on the wall. Actually, it's on sale, and sale price is $66.99.
Hey, it's been fun talking about the farmhouse today, hasn't it?
Absolutely.
And hopefully you got some great ideas for your home as well, whether you live in the country or if you're an urban dweller. It makes no difference. Come and visit us here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens and check out the farm scene here. Much more coming up on the program. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Christy. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned.
It's fresh, it's healthy, it's organic, and it's delicious. It's Linton's Garden Cafe in Elkhart. Enjoy a breakfast, lunch, or dinner prepared by our chef while dining indoors or out at their award-winning home and garden center, conveniently located off the 20 bypass or toll road.
Hey, it's time to show off the spring fashions from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. We've got Katie here to do just that. And Katie's going to begin with the multicolored striped tieable knot top from just $39.99. Check out the wide ruffle leg navy pants with pockets by just $41.99. The silky knotted mustard headband, it's just $4.99. How about the beaded stone chain necklace by Periwinkle, just $22.99. And the yellow organizer crossbody by Simply Noel, it's just $79.99 here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Good job, Katie. Hey, do we have a treat for you right now? We're going to bring Katie back, and she's going to show off loungewear. Yes, everybody's working from home these days, and this would be the perfect outfit. It's tie-dye. It's a duo in coral by Charlie Page. The top, just $54.99. The bottoms, $54.99. How about the cactus earrings by Periwinkle? You'll love them at just $18.99. The Plant Mom, it's the Plant Mom hat by Olivia Moss, just $14.99. The embellished gold necklace is just $21.99. Check out the giraffe tote by Sleepyville Critters, $41.99. And finally, the fuzzy black and white slippers, they're by Amanda Blue, $27.99 here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens as we check out all the great spring fashions. We're going to have Katie rejoin us now as we wrap up our spring looks here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. And Katie's going to show off the linen blouse with fringe accent and animal print by just $39.99. The white jegging with pin, tuck, and zipper by $39.99. How about the silver brick pattern pouch by Myra Bag, just $31.99. The Ashtone block necklace with gold accent, just $28.99 by Charlie Page. And finally, the hat, the women's braided coffee and cream sun hat with UPF 50+. It's by Sloggers, $32.99 here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. A great look, Katie. Thank you very much. Hey, we have a whole lot more coming up on the program. Don't you dare go away. We'll be right back.
Transform your landscape with the pros at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Outdoor living areas, custom ponds, unique waterfalls, brick patios and sidewalks. Specializing in low-maintenance landscape with year-round color. Designed to fit your lifestyle and your budget. Our landscape architects will personalize your custom design from concept to completion. All plants grown and cared for at our very own nursery. 2-year guarantee only at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. To get started, visit lintons.com.
Linton's Garden Cafe has been a hot spot for a long time, and Mark, because of COVID, things changed a little bit in the past year or two, didn't it?
You know, for the restaurant industry, it's been very, very challenging, and not only for others, but for us as well. But we are back open again, which is the good news, and we are open Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, serving breakfast and lunch from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m.
Man, scrumptious. That's the word we're going to use today, scrumptious, because we've got some great options here. What are you going to be talking about?
Well, actually, Craig, these are some of the most popular items on our menu.
I know.
And so guests have been asking for both of these. And so wanted to refresh everyone's memory.
Sure.
Craig, what I've got here is our Farmer Vinnie's Italian sandwich. And it starts out with capicola ham. It's got salami, smoked turkey breast, shaved roast beef, and basil pesto, all on a sun-dried tomato focaccia bun. We serve that along with provolone cheese. We've got our famous veggie chips, as well as our mango lime salsa,
Yeah.
and sweet and spicy pickles on the side. All available for only $10.99. And if you're a big fan of our veggie chips and mango lime salsa, we do have cans of the mango lime salsa for only $6.99. And we do have guests that come in here specifically for that.
Even when the cafe hasn't been open, people still are coming in for the mango.
Very popular. We are known for that.
What are you chasing all this down with, I wonder?
Well, I got a funny story for
I'm
you.
sorry.
We get so many characters coming into the cafe
Really?
here.
Characters?
Absolutely. Yesterday, we had a weasel come here.
Like an animal? A weasel?
A weasel walked right up to the cafe counter.
Serious?
Chef Eileen goes up there and asks if she could take his drink order. There's a slight pause,
Yeah.
a hesitation,
Yeah.
and then he said, "Pop." Goes the weasel.
Pop! He wanted a pop!
Pop goes the weasel.
Oh, man.
Have you ever heard of anything like that?
Not quite like that, but I do believe you do have some characters that hang around here at times.
We do, and our specialty is retro pops. And what we've got here is one of our very popular ones. This is our Bundenburg root beer.
Bundenburg.
And when you pull off that pull tab there, you'll hear the pop.
Looks like a hand grenade, doesn't it?
Kind of does.
That's awesome, Mark. Hey, what I have here is the head gardener salad, and you are right about that being a popular item over the last few years.
Absolutely.
It's the homemade pecan chicken salad with dried cranberries, aged white cheddar on mixed greens with fat-free raspberry vinaigrette, served with rosemary garlic bread. Just $10.99 here at Linton's Garden Cafe. The drink here is awesome. It's the iced caramel latte. Got two options. You can go with the small at $3.49 or the large at $4.99. Either way, a great pairing with the salad.
Absolutely.
Mark, these are two of my favorites too. I just love a salad here at Linton's Garden Cafe, and people can continue to enjoy it all through the weekend.
That's right, Craig. And for dessert, we are baking fresh baked cookies every day. And this is one of our most popular chocolate chunk cookies, and a great way to end the meal with.
Wow, it's real food, it's real good, and it's right here Friday, Saturday, Sunday at Linton's Garden Cafe. Right, Mark?
10 to 4.
All right, we'll see you around the corner. Come join us, won't you? Much more coming up on the program. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
It's fresh, it's healthy, it's organic, and it's delicious. It's Linton's Garden Cafe in Elkhart. Enjoy a breakfast, lunch, or dinner prepared by our chef while dining indoors or out at their award-winning home and garden center, conveniently located off the 20 bypass or toll road.
Welcome back. We are inside the conservatory here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens, talking about plants, trees, and shrubs during this segment of the program. And Mark Linton, not only just the plants, trees, and shrubs that everybody knows and loves, but rare and unusual plants, trees, and shrubs.
Hey, if you're looking for rare and unusual, you've come to the right place.
You like it that way, don't you?
I do. You know, we are all people that are passionate about plants, as well as a lot of our guests, and people travel for miles and from out of state just to come here for rare and unusual. There's kind of this one-up-your-neighbor type of thing, kind of some friendly competition among gardeners. And if you're looking for something that you've not seen before, we probably have it.
You know, that's really an important piece of your attraction, your overall attraction, isn't it? Just to
It
take
is.
in the rare and unusual that you won't find anywhere else.
And the way we can do that is we have our own nursery. We've got 40 acres located just 2 miles from our home and garden center in Bristol, where we grow all these beautiful plants. And each year we introduce over 300 new varieties.
That is the key, isn't it? Wow.
Keep those plants coming.
There you go. What do you say we start with this beauty? Huh?
Okay, it's a very unusual grass, and I like it for more of a contemporary type of look. It's our black Mondo grass, and not only does it have this true black leaf, it gets even better, Craig. During the summertime, you get these little spikes, and at the end of those spikes, it has little petite purple flowers, and they have a slight fragrance to them. Mondo grass grows in full sun, also tolerates shade. Now, what I like using this best with is actually stone ground cover. It's more of a lighter color. We're looking for color contrast.
Yeah.
So if you plant this with a dark brown bark ground cover,
Not so much.
it's like camouflage. You can't see it. So always look for color contrast. Black Mondo grass is available for $19.99.
Ask for it by name. Black Mondo grass here at Linton's. Next up.
We are growing over 30-some different varieties of Cypress, also known as Cypress. This one happens to be Rachel's Golden Cypress. This is the perfect little dwarf miniature plant if you're into railroad gardening or if you're into fairy gardening, because this grows a fraction of an inch each year. This will get a whopping 1.5 feet in height and about the same in width. It has a nice little mounding habit to it. Does great in full sun, tolerates partial shade. The plant is available for $24.99.
Would this be classified as succulent, Mark?
Well, that's a good guess, but no, it isn't.
It's kind of like almost there, though.
Well, let me tell you a secret.
okay,
so
yeah.
the way you determine whether it's a succulent is by the thickness of the leaves. And these leaves are too thin to be a succulent.
You know what? Seriously, I'm not joking here. When I felt this, as soon as I said that, I thought,
Yeah.
nope, not a succulent.
So succulents, thick, spongy leaves, and that's what helps retain
Gotcha.
the moisture. But
Right.
this is our Montana Blue Bachelor buttons, and this is leafed out already. Craig, this puts on the most beautiful show. It has beautiful blue flowers. It does best in sunlight and gets to be about 18 inches, and it's priced at only $9.99.
Talk about a beautiful show. This is a little early for this, isn't it?
Actually, it isn't. This started blooming when there was snow on the ground.
Serious?
This is called a Hellebore, also known as a Lenten rose. Not Lenten, Lenten rose.
Close enough.
Also known as a Christmas rose. It is a shade-loving perennial. Beautiful, waxy, serrated leaves here, and these flowers start blooming in the wintertime, continue to bloom into the springtime. We grow these in many different colors, and these are priced at $31.99.
Rare and unusual here at Linton's. Next up.
Next up is an unusual ground cover here. This is our Angelina ground cover, and it is a succulent. So feel those leaves there. They actually look like needles, but they're so soft, they're so spongy in that. I love the chartreuse green and gold coloration.
I do too.
Another unique thing about this, Craig, is its winter color. Now, it's losing quite a bit of its winter color, but if you see a little copper tone at the ends of those leaves
is that
there.
from winter?
Yes, and the whole entire plant was that coppery color for its winter color. Only gets to be about 2-3 inches in height, does best in full sun, tolerates partial shade. It is a no-brainer. It is a very easy plant to grow, and it's available for only $10.99.
So no-brainer means if you look at the bottom, it has my name on it? Is that the no-brainer you're talking about?
No.
What do you have here, Mark?
This is our Paris japonica, also known as a lily of the valley shrub. Gets its name lily of the valley shrub because where you see all of these buds here, these are going to be pendulous flowers. These will open up to pure white little bell-shaped flowers. Nice soft fragrance in the spring. It's a spring bloomer. And then the show doesn't end there with spring. In the summer and the fall, these beautiful broadleaf evergreen leaves have every color of the rainbow in it. And this does well in sun or shade. It does need a protected area out of winter winds. Gets to be about 2 to 3 feet in height and about the same in width. And it's available for $19.99.
We're going to see a lot of these beauties out on location later this summer, aren't we, Mark?
Yes, we will.
What do you have next?
Next up is an unusual perennial here. This is our monk's hood, and this one happens to bloom with blue flowers starting in late spring and into the summertime. Now this looks like small dwarf little mounding plant here, but the spikes, they shoot up at least 3 feet in height. Put on a nice show, available for only $12.99.
Rare and unusual here at Linton's Enchanted Gardens. Speaking of rare and unusual, what do you have?
Got an answer for you.
An answer, huh?
Answer is eggplant.
Eggplant. You know,
Yes.
that's one of my favorite all-time rare and unusual foods.
Those
What?
purple things? You
Yeah,
eat those?
Yeah, I like quiche too. Real
Oh,
men
my gosh.
like quiche and eggplants.
You know, my mom cooks a lot with eggplant. I love it too.
Yeah, she should invite me over.
She would.
Yeah, I know she would. She's just that kind of gal. What do
And
you-
the question is,
the question,
where does the Easter bunny get its eggs from?
the eggplant.
Of course.
Oh,
You know, Easter's right around the corner here, so we had to throw that one in.
Yeah, I think Mark Twain, didn't he once say nothing is as uncommon as common sense? Think about that. Nothing is as uncommon as common sense.
Haven't heard of that one.
Comes from the eggplant. Of course.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. What do you have here, Mark?
Next up is a little dwarf perennial called a Petite Jenny Maltese Cross. And Craig, this features beautiful pink flowers and gets to be about 10 inches in height. Does best in full sun, available for only $12.99.
I've always liked this look here, and it's not too prickly, is it?
No, it's not. It's in the pine family. It's our dwarf Mugo pine. So think of a pine tree that's a pine shrub, and that's what you've got here. Does best in full sun, gonna tolerate partial shade, does a nice job of naturally shaping itself just with occasional pruning. Available for $19.99.
Very good. I've always liked the look of this one, too.
Me too. I've got one of these planted on the corner of my house, Craig. This is our weeping Alaskan cedar. And if you're into rare and unusual evergreens, then this would be one for you. I love the graceful weeping branches here. You want to give it plenty of room to grow. It's going to get 10, 12 feet in height, about 5, 6 feet in width. Does best in full sun, well-drained soil. Our 5-foot Alaskan cedar here is available for $79.99.
Making the turn, you've got some nice options down below as well.
Absolutely, for some pops of color for a spring, we've got our pleasant white Gerard azalea, which blooms with beautiful white flowers come springtime, available for $34.99. And next to that is our Lee's dark purple rhododendron. And you can see those buds are swelling there. It's going to put on a beautiful show. Great way to attract hummingbirds for your property. And those are available for $16.99.
Those buds are ready to explode. You're right about that. Next up.
Next up, this little evergreen here doesn't stay so little. It's our green giant Arborvitae. And Craig, you want to give this plenty of room to grow. It's going to get anywhere from 30, 40, almost 50 feet in height. And then it also gets to be about 10 feet in width. And what I like using these for is an evergreen backdrop for a living fence. And you start out small like this, they grow incredibly quickly, available for only $19.99.
Great ideas from Linton's Enchanted Gardens. A couple more here, Mark.
Hey, I want you to walk around here
sure.
and actually touch this next evergreen. It's called our Curly Tops Cypress. Gets its name Curly Tops because of those swirls that you see there in those evergreen needles. Incredibly soft there, does best in full sun. Gets anywhere from 4 to 8 feet in height and about 5, 6 feet in width, just depending upon how you prune it. Available for $34.99.
Is it safe to say you've saved the very best for last?
Well, this is incredibly unusual. It looks like
It
a
looks
pine
unusual.
tree, but it is a pine tree, but it's a very special pine tree. It's our Louis white pine tree, and you can still see some gold coloration here. During the wintertime, this was all bright gold. Now it's going back to its a regular green look. You'll see green all throughout the season. It's available for $79.99.
It is the absolute best time of the year to stop by Linton's Enchanted Gardens. And Mark, your hours?
We are here 7 days a week, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. till 7 p.m. and then on the weekends, 8 a.m. till 6 p.m.
Great job as usual.
Thanks, Greg. You too.
For Mark Linton, for Gary Martin, our producer, director, Craig Wallen, thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate your company. We'll be back next week. Until then, have a great one. So long, everybody.